Hi there, everybody. Naomi sent me a question, and if you have a question on leadership or management, then go ahead, drop down into the comment section and ask me, or private message me through Facebook, and I'll get it on a future video. But Naomi's question is one that most of us can relate to at some point, and that's, how do you deal with a boss who doesn't do what he promised? And it's an unfortunate situation and an unfortunate reality in a lot of cases that bosses have an enormous amount of priorities and don't necessarily have the ability to follow through like they may have originally intended. So I just want to throw that out first and foremost, that it might not necessarily be anything sinister going on. It may be a juggling of priorities that they have difficulty with, like all of us do. So a few things that you can do, Naomi, to try to keep them on task with what they promised. The first thing is to ask for updates. So depending on what exactly it is that they promised, whether it was something that was going to be done over a month or over 2 months or over a week, you can at certain instances ask, hey, how's that coming along with such and such? Simple update, curious, asking what's going on. The key to it is the second step, and that is asking to help where possible. Ask them how you can help move it along. Can you take something else off of their plate so that they can focus on it? Be a resource for them and take away some of those other priority things that may be jumping ahead of what you have asked for in the past. The other thing to do is to actually try to lead the conversation and make it easy for them to follow through. It kind of goes along with the asking to help sort of thing, but is there a resource that you can provide? Are there questions that you can ask them that lead them to the answer that you're looking for? What can you do to work them towards it? This is all about managing your boss. All right, and that's something that all of us should be able to do. You are a resource to your boss, and part of that is managing them. And so see if there's any sort of questions that you can ask that help get through and break through some of those barriers and give you the answers that you want. So you ask for updates. You ask to be able to help. You lead the conversation or give them things that are going to help them fulfill their promises that they put forth through you. And the last thing is be persistent. In all of these cases, they might not give you anything to help with initially. They may not respond to some of the things that you're trying to give them or lead them towards. But if you're persistent with it, you have more of a chance of breaking through. It's not going to be the first time, the second time, or the third time. It may be the fourth time where they finally give something to you that allows them to work on what they had promised for you in the first place. But that's how you handle that, Naomi. You take some of the responsibility on yourself to try to help your boss fulfill their promises. And that's what we should do for all of our coworkers. Thanks so much, Naomi.